looking at my free-to-play to bond series. Some of you guys are looking for a decent list of money-making methods that you can do in free-to-play. So I thought I would make this video, and if you guys have any questions or concerns, be sure to leave that in the comment section. I also have a video on how to remove the free-to-play trade restriction that you get after just creating your account. So if you need help with that, I have a video on my channel, as well as my free-to-play to bond series, which is pretty interesting. I have more of those videos to come, and I hope you guys enjoy the top 10 fastest free-to-play money-making methods. So let's go. Starting off with our 10th spot, we have gold mining coming in at 100k GP per hour, and a requirements list of 40 mining, 40 crafting to get into the crafting guild, as well as 37 magic recommended in order to tele back to Falador. You also need to bring teleports to Valador if you have 37 magic, as well as a pickaxe and a brown apron to get inside and mine. And this spot can be somewhat competitive, so if you were unable to find a spot, just hop around these worlds. You should be able to find one. This money making method is a lot more relaxing compared to the other ones, and less click intensive, so if you want to be laid back and make some money, this is the way to do it. But other than that, it has high requirements and is not as good money compared to the rest, so that is why it is listed as number 10 on my list. And this is what I made within the last hour of gold mining. Coming in on our 9th spot, we have clay mining, which actually has 0 requirements. The only thing that it requires you to have is a pickaxe, which if you are starting off as a level 3, you can get one climbing up the Lumbridge Castle. There's going to be a bronze pickaxe up there, and you can get up to a maximum of 120k GP per hour. You obviously won't be getting this much when you're starting off level 1 with a bronze pickaxe, but as you level up, once you get up to probably 41 mining when you can hold a rune pickaxe, you'll be able to get somewhere close to this. But it also really depends on your competition. If there's people trying to mine your rocks, and right now you can actually get up to 140k with the clay prices at 192 each, so I would take advantage of that. And this is what I got within the past hour for 160 GP each clay. Coming in on our 8th spot, we have monk robes. The only requirement for this is 31 prayer, and what you want to do is climb up the monastery to the west of Edgeville and pick up the monk robes from the table. And once you've done this, you should hop worlds multiple times and keep picking them up until you have a full inventory, and bank at Edgeville, come back, and keep doing this, and you can make about 125k GP per hour. The only downside to this is if you are a peer or if you're a skiller, you will be unable to do this. And it might take a while to get these prayer levels, but there's a place called the Boneyard which you can find on the map in the Wildy, which there's a lot of bones that you can pick up and bury. So that's very good XP. If you are looking to do this money making method, then that's how I suggest you should do it. Coming in at our 7th spot, we've got Anchovy Pizzas with 150k GP per hour and a requirement of 55 cooking. These prices are very unstable, so one day it could be up to 200k per hour, and the next day it could be down to 100k per hour. It really matters on the day, what day it is, but nonetheless, this is a very good money making method if you are looking to make some quick cash and have a decent cooking level with it. At number 6, we have absolutely no requirements for this one. It's tanning cowhides. So for this one, you can make up to 170k per hour. And what you want to do is look up the prices before you start off and see which one is worth more, hard leather or regular leather. And that is the one that you want to be tanning. So to start off with, if you don't have any money, I would recommend going to Lumbridge and picking up all the cowhides off the ground, making a trip to El Kharid and go into the tanning and have the guy tan your leather for you. It will cost you some GP, so you'll have to have that with you. But if you do have the money, then I would recommend you to start off buying the cowhides from the GE, stacking them up in your bank, and then making a trip to El Kharid and tan them all at once to make the maximum amount that you can actually make off this method. Now at number 5, we got Sapphire Rings. Sapphire Rings give about 180 GP per hour, with requirements of 20 crafting, and a great alternative to this if you have less than 20 crafting is actually Gold Amulet Use can rack up about 80k GP per hour with the requirements of 8 crafting. And all you need for that would be a amulet mold as well as gold bars. So you can train up your crafting that way, and then once you can get on your way with making sapphire rings, I would do that if you would like to make your money with crafting. At number 4, we have Tele-Grabbing nature runes, and funnily enough, actually 2 methods that you can actually make money from this that I'll be showing you. There's going to be the Tele-Grabbing aspect, and then there's going to be the PKing aspect, which I would recommend you to bring magic runes and have a high magic level if you're going to be PKing, as you won't be risking so much compared to someone who would be bringing a set of Rune and a Rune scimitar, for example. And within the 1 hour that I actually tested this money making method, I found a PKer and another person Tele-Grabbing, so that made up for a pretty good scrimmage, and I'll show you guys how that went down. So basically the 2 hopped both in the same world. He literally had no food with him, but he had overhead prayers. He ran all the way, almost made it out actually. I'm not sure if he had teleports, and then this other guy, this other ranger, popped out of nowhere, and then he managed to get the kill and get out alive. So apparently he got a PK with 600 nature runes and 500 law runes, which is not bad. So once you're done with your trip, run to 20 wilderness so then you can teleport out with the Varrock Tele. After an hour of Tele-Grabbing nature runes, we sell them off for 210 GP, 210k GP. For number 3, we have buying from the Varrock range shop, and this doesn't actually take much GP at all if you're looking to do this, so it's very good if you have, just about 100k or something like that, and you want to do one of these money making methods where you buy from the store. It's very click intensive, but It's one of the fastest money making ways in free-to-play, so I'd recommend doing this if you really want to get the fastest way to a bond. And if you want to really make the maximum GP per hour, I'd recommend using mouse keys, which is basically a program within Windows that allows you to move your mouse differently from how you usually could. Basically you can use your mouse with your keyboard, so that helps a lot. And within an hour we end up making 225k GP an hour. Buying feather packs. So what you want to do is take your cast stack down to Port Sarim, I believe where the fishy shop's at, and you want to buy a little amount of feathers so that it doesn't go too high in price, but at the same time you want to keep buying them. And actually I bought a bunch of fishing bait, which was my mistake in the video. You shouldn't do that because it takes a long time to actually sell, and that's the reason why I made less than I probably would have. But just stick to the feather packs mostly. You can buy a bit of, you know, fishing bait here and there, but it'll take a long time to actually sell this stuff off. So either world hop or wait for it to restock and you should be good. You can also use mouse keys if you'd like for this as well. And that's about it. So here we are, we just made 250k. Not bad, not bad. Number 1. Fastest money making method in free to play is buying rune packs. Yes. Although it's not as good as it used to be when I made my free to play to bond video, then I would recommend buying air runes. I was only buying fire runes in this video just to test how long it would take to actually sell them, and air runes sell a lot quicker and you can make up to 275k with those. And there's actually a rune pack of which that you can buy and make up to 1 mil GP an hour. You'd have to buy chaos runes, which cost quite a bit, and you may have to do a lot of trips if you're planning on doing that. And here from the chaos runes it shows that I made 1.3 mil in total from this actually. If this video helped you out or you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like. I spent a lot of time on this, testing all these money making methods out in the free to play servers, and I'll see you guys another time. So see ya.